Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, March 19th. It's 7:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm just getting around to making today's video. You can see my computer clock on my right, and on my left is the time in sales. The E-mini S&P in after hours trading at 2834.50 right now at 7:38 p.m. First up, we have the DAX on the Superenco 14 tick, and this has the $2,000 goal. And this hit its goal today with a couple of ticks of slippage, and this was underwater for most of the session here. It started out drawing down about 1,400 or 700 per contract, and it struggled to get back to even, but after the US session open, it had three winners in a row, and that was enough to overcome its $1,400 drawdown and bring it to the plus side of 2,000. And that's why I've said in the past that for the DAX you have to allow between $550 and $700 per contract drawdown, which is at least 1,500. In this case, I have it set at 1,500, so the max, so it didn't hit. It almost got stopped out, and this is a good example of how strict money management with your loss limit, that you can come close to being stopped out, whereas if you were trading manually you might be tempted to throw in the towel, you know, maybe before you get stopped out or just on a small rebound. But in this case, the Autotrader recovered from that kind of a drawdown, and it is capable of doing that. So interesting study on not getting stopped out and sticking to your rules. Okay, a couple of announcements. We're making good progress on NinjaTrader 8. On NinjaTrader 7, we upgraded made a few changes. You're now able to change the line colors on the opening range filter, and in addition we added the BWT Precision MA as a filter. And if you use the Precision MA as a filter, we also added the volume weighted moving average to the Precision MA indicator. And so now you have these 5 moving averages for use as a filter for the Autotrader. This second one is the adaptive moving average, exponential, simple, and volume weighted, and I feel these are the best averages to use as a filter, in particular the adaptive or the volume weighted. So this plots pretty nicely, and it's a nice little upgrade to the Autotrader in the indicators. Okay, next is the DAX on a 1597 Heikin-Ashi chart, and this did 1250 for the day. 1235, the goal is 1250, and this too started out underwater, and this drawdown wasn't too bad, only about 670 or 335 per contract. My loss limit here is 1250 or 625 per contract, so it is conceivable you could go less, but this is how I have it set, and this was underwater and then recovered later in the session with a couple of nice winners here. These losers were relatively small, but it was actually this particular trade here that brought us to our goal. Okay, next is the E-mini S&P on a 1597 Heikin-Ashi chart, and this too drew down only about $250 or 125 per contract, and then came back with several nice trades here and here, and hit its goal of 1,000, I believe. Indeed, it was 1,000 minus 1 tick of slippage. Okay, the crude oil on a Superenco 8 tick hit its goal in just 2 trades, and I believe had either 0 slippage or 1 tick. The goal is 1,020, so we hit our goal with no slippage. Okay, the E-mini S&P on a Superenco 6-tick chart had a minor drawdown of about 300 or 150 per contract, and then came back with these 2 winners here and hit its goal of 900 Well, it might have been shy of its goal. I don't know that it had that much slippage, but it's possible. In any case, close enough. 787.50 would be a great day trading the E-mini S&P with 2 contracts. Okay, the ES on a 150 Heikin-Ashi chart had a modest gain of 325. Okay, the E-mini S&P with the Super Anko 6-tick chart with our daily open range filter, as you can see, had only long trades to the upside here and had a modest gain of 387.50 for the day. The goal on this is 750, so more than halfway to its goal. Finally, the crude oil on a Super Anko 6-tick using our line break logic drew down about $200 per contract and then recovered and finished with a modest 270 for the day. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.